you have had my back, actually, in some of the worst moments. Some of the moments that were the most controversial, in particular, like that CNN moment. And I'll never forget, I was just thinking, like, oh my God, this is it. I'm a white nationalist now. Like, it's all over.
To the club.
And thank you. And someone sent me a clip of you saying, I've watched Jillian's transformation, talking about it, and he goes, she's awesome. And it meant everything to me in that moment. And it did. And from that point, I was like, I swear to God, I will go to war with this woman.
I love that. I feel the same because when you're getting attacked universally online, you have to get used to it when you're in our business. But you notice the ones who don't join in, and you never forget the ones who actually say something on your behalf.
So true.
Right?
100%. Absolutely. And they sit quietly in the corner. And it's like, what are we fighting for?
I know. Like, who are the real enemies? Like, this whole tour has had... It's not a pall, but it's had the memory, the thought of Charlie over it, in both a very positive way, like an inspirational way, but also, there's something obviously deeply sad about not having him here. He was supposed to be with us last night in Bakersfield. And the whole tour, we've talked about this rift within the right. We had Tucker, then we had Ben. And all I keep thinking to myself is, the other side is literally killing us. Can we please keep our eye on the ball? Like, that's who the enemy is. The enemy is the radical left that is radicalizing young men so much to the point where they feel they had no other options but to start killing us. That's the problem. Let's keep our eyes on that one.
I agree, but I would warn, and I know this is not a popular position, and I appreciate, I think you and I both want the same thing. We want, honestly, to never have Gavin Newsom be president. Let's just
yes.
Oh my God. They're like, hello, California, you know what I mean? And my concern, your concern is we have to hold everyone together to get there. My concern is that people who are a bit more moderate are deeply alarmed by Nick Fuentes.
Well, he's not part of the coalition.
And that's what I think needs to be said. Yeah. As often as possible, this is not what it means to be a conservative.
No, it isn't. Oh. He's here.
Oh, God.
He's powerful. Well done. Well played, sir. No, he's not. He's definitely not. I mean, look, we've always had fringy, weird people who are popular and because they say really crazy. And in his case, like genuinely, and trust me, I do not throw this word around because I've been called this word and all the other words, but truly he says very racist stuff. He uses the N-word, he uses all the most derogatory slurs for people. It's like, he's a very fringy person. But I also understand the interest in him because he's a compelling messenger when he's not saying those things. And because really what's most interesting about him is why he's popular. Like the disaffected young men who are gravitating that way. That's what's most interesting. That's
exactly what I was fighting about on CNN, is that if you continue
yes.
to demonize these young boys, they are going to lean into that. They are vomiting on your woke ideology, and you are creating an entire generation of racists. You are forcing them into tribalism.
This is what is so galling, watching the leftists talk about Nick Fuentes like he's a right-wing problem, like he was created by right-wingers, and all of his followers now, those are created by right-wingers. That's not at all what happened. The left has been demonizing young boys, in particular white boys, for 15 plus years now. They get blamed for literally everything. They have to go to school and sit through Black History Month and Women's History Month and Pride Month, and all the while they're told that they're to blame for everything, and then when it's time to apply for colleges, they're told, you're not getting in, you're white, we don't take whites. It's basically what all these schools are saying. They get told they're toxically masculine by the same women they had to celebrate for all the months in high school. They get out and they're disaffected, they're pissed, they're angry, and he's giving a voice to it.
What's so devastating is that you bring up Charlie, and Charlie was clearly the bulwark to this kind of crazy. And God, he's so missed. He's so missed in our household. I see, my son loved him. And
they met, right?
So I actually didn't really know about Charlie And, my son had been listening to him, and of course, I started to hear, like, oh, he's a racist. Oh, and he's a misogynist. And I thought, like, I should maybe just, why don't I just sit here and just watch one of these videos with you, honey? And we began watching Charlie Kirk together. And we would laugh hysterically, and video after reel. And I thought, like, this guy's lovely. He loves his wife. He loves his kids. He talks about being chivalrous on a date. He speaks to everyone. He works to bridge ideologies. I got rap music that's the most disgusting shit I have ever heard about women. And then there's this guy telling my son how to behave like a gentleman. Yes, please. And it's just, he's so missed.
There are a lot of politicians that should be getting coal in their stockings for Christmas, but Birch Gold thinks, as a smart planner, you deserve silver. That's why with every $5,000 you purchase between now and December 22nd, Birch Gold will send you an ounce of silver, which is up over 60% this year. See, smart people diversify and have a hedge. That's why you should consider Birch Gold. With the rates cut now from the Fed, in 2026, the dollar will likely be worth less. And what happens if the AI bubble bursts? Let Birch Gold Group help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. And for every $5,000 you buy, you will get an ounce of silver for your stocking or for your kids. Just text MK to 989898 to claim your eligibility for this offer. Again, text MK to the number 989898 today, because Birch Gold's free silver with qualifying purchase promotion ends on December 22nd. Message and data rates may apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.